Good morning, guys. It is Saturday, January 11th, and today we're hosting a vision board party. So I'm going to take you along for that. And if you're new to my channel, this is your first time seeing my face or hearing my voice, my name is Abie Kamara, and I post videos on this channel of my journey through motherhood, single motherhood, and also through entrepreneurship. So if you'd like to follow along, please subscribe. And yeah, I'll just take you along my day. Actually, right now I'm going to run an errand, and then later I'll go to the vision board party, so I'll bring you along. So the vision board party is over. It went pretty well, actually. Not everybody that registered to come or RSVP to come showed up, but a lot of people did, so it went pretty well. I think the crowd was perfect, and it just worked out. For the first time throwing like a business event, that was pretty good, so I feel pretty proud. So now I'm just gonna run a few errands for my mom and also for myself, and then hopefully I'll come back and work on some stuff that I need to get completed. Alright, so the vision board party was a success. That just happened this weekend, so the weekend's over now, and I'm just gonna go over some tips with you on how to plan a vision board party or how to host one if you're interested in doing something like that. So the first thing I will say is to first find out if people are interested in going to one. If you have friends or if you are in business like I am, it is actually a really good networking event to host. So that's another, reason for doing it, but it's also just very fun to do socially and to discuss your goals and your plans for the year. And whether it's in the middle of the year or the start of a year like it is right now, you can put your vision board together. It doesn't matter when. So it's fun to go over that with friends and family, and also to share that and your business goals with other business owners or people you can network with. Yeah, so the first thing to do is to find out if people want to go. And it's, for me, I mentioned it to my friends. I mentioned it to different people that were in business just to see if they were going to be interested in going to a vision board party at all. And another thing I did, I was also going to networking events in the area for different groups, and I would mention it to these networking groups just to see if other people are interested in going. So that's the first thing I would say before you go about planning a whole vision board party and buying supplies and all of that. first make sure that there are people that are interested in going, whether that's 1 or 2 people. It's not a party unless there's somebody else there. So in asking who's interested in doing it and finding out if people are interested in coming, this led to me actually partnering with a friend and also an entrepreneur as well, that she was interested in hosting a vision board party. So we just thought, hey, we know the same people, let's just do it together, which is actually a really good plan because it lessens the cost on the both of us, because now we can split the cost. Okay, so now that you know that people are interested in going, the next thing you should secure is the location. Now, the location could be your home if you're doing it with your friends and family and people you know and trust that you want to bring in your home. Or if you're doing it as a networking event, you can contact restaurants, contact event spaces. We actually went with a restaurant and I contacted the restaurant. I spoke with the manager, made sure the date was good and the time, and they confirmed, and they let me use their back room. And I'd been to this restaurant a couple of times for a networking event, so I knew that they actually hosted things like this before, and it worked out just fine that they allowed us to use their back room and use up the space back there. And this is another option if you don't want to necessarily provide food or drinks for the vision board party, then you can just have people come and they can buy their own. So this is probably, I would say, maybe the best way if you're doing it as a business networking event. But if you're doing it as a social event, then your home is just fine. You can either make it a potluck so people can bring food and that way the cost is down for you. Or you can make food. You can make some appetizers, just make something simple, have some soft drinks, water, mimosas, whatever the food theme is for you, then you go and do that. After you have your location down and you have your date and your time and you know that there are people that are interested in going, the next thing I would say is to, get it out there, get the word out there. It can be done through text messages, through email, through Facebook, Instagram. You just get it out to the people that you are wanting to come, or if it's in a certain area. But if you want to do it as a networking event, you can do it through your personal Facebook, Instagram, or business Facebook and Instagram. But another thing you can do is actually post a Facebook event. And I did that, and Facebook events, when you post something on there, it actually can sync with Eventbrite. So that way you can have tickets, you can put the amount of tickets that you want. So if you are planning on having a max amount of people, you can actually set that, especially if you're going to be providing the supplies. And then you can ask people to RSVP, so you make sure you have the right amount of supplies. Another way you can get the word out is by using Meetup. And Meetup is an app that is, you can go in there and you can host events, or you can find events to go to. A lot of it is business networking events, but there are also some social events, like there are parent groups and a whole lot of different things. So you can check that out. And so I posted it on Meetup and also as a Facebook event, and then I posted it on LinkedIn as well as a LinkedIn event. So we got the word out, and we had a max amount of people that we wanted to have, and we made sure everybody RSVP'd. And just keep in mind, not everybody that RSVP is going to show up, but you want to make sure you have enough supplies just in case they do. Alright, so now moving on to the next thing, and that is buying the supplies. And you can choose to provide the supplies for your people that are coming to your vision board party, or you can ask people to bring their own supplies. What we did was we actually provided everything. The only thing we asked people to bring was if they had any personal photos or personal items that they would like to put on their board. We of course aren't going to have that, but we were going to provide the boards, all the decorative elements, and then some magazines for cutouts, and then everything that you need, the supplies that you need, and tools to actually make the board as well. So I'll just go over where we found the things, and what we did was, like I said, the benefit of working with someone on doing this is you can split the duties and split the cost. So I was in charge of getting the boards. I got the boards from Walmart. And if you haven't seen my video yet on how to make a vision board, I'm gonna link it right here so you can take a look at that. That goes over pretty much how I made my vision board and the same kind of concept I went with for the vision board party. And I'll also link it below in the description box. So what I did was I wanted to have these vision boards like how I had mine, where you can post it up on your wall somewhere and you feel confident in having it up. So I went and I looked for picture frames, like glass picture frames. And I found at Walmart they have a good variety, and the ones that we found were about $5 each. So it was actually very cost effective, and I believe I got some 12 by 15, 11 by 17 I think, or 11 by 16, just a few different sizes. They came out really nice. So you can check Walmart. Another place you can check is Amazon. And Amazon, you can actually buy it in bulk if you just want it delivered. And also Amazon has the plexiglass option. So that way, if you don't want to deal with actual glass, that's, you know, another option you can go with. What I did was I actually helped everyone at the party open up their board, and then I helped them close it as well. So because I didn't want anyone to have any, you know, issues, I didn't want any blood at the party. And then as far as the magazines, before you go and you buy magazines, because they are quite costly, well, in my opinion, magazines are not cheap. So before you buy the magazines, you know, check around in your local area. And what my partner did was she contacted the local libraries, and it just happened that they were going to have a sale on magazines and books. It was going to be like $3 a bag, as much as you can fit in there. So she was able to go and get like a bag or two of magazines. And then we wanted to have some current stuff as well, so she did go to Target and get a bunch of magazines that were 2020. So I would say before you buy, since you're just gonna cut them up anyways, check and see if there's any resource that you can get it for free. And then when it came to the decorative elements, so stickers, little like construction paper, different things like that, she went to the Dollar Tree. And the Dollar Tree is really a good place to start because there are so many options. If you're doing any kind of arts or craft kind of thing, then check the Dollar Tree first before you go to Michael's or Hobby Lobby or any place like that. So the Dollar Tree or the 99-cent store, whatever dollar store you have, because there is a good chance you're going to find something there. So she went there, spent about $20 or so, got a bunch of things, a bunch of sticker letters. And then also at the Dollar Tree, you can get scissors, you can get tape, you can get glue sticks. So that is something that you'll need for the vision board party as well, unless you just happen to have that around in your home. All right, so one other thing that I did that I didn't do for my vision board, but I wanted to have for the vision board party, was to get these cupboard liners, like the cabinet liners. And I got this at Walmart, and the idea I actually got from a girl named Erin that I follow here on YouTube. Erin On Demand is her channel, so you can check out her vision board video. Also, there were so many different designs. They're about $5 a roll, and you probably only will need one roll. I got 2 different rolls just because I wanted 2 different designs. One was marble and one was like a granite looking. It had gold specks in there, so I wanted to have options for people. You can stick that on the cardboard that comes with the frame, and it's adhesive, so you just have to cut it out and stick it on, and it actually makes it as a good background for your vision board. Okay, so now you already have your prospects, your people that are possibly going, you have your date, your time, your location, you have the supplies, and it's almost time for the vision board party. One thing I would say is just send a little reminder to people that the party's coming up, especially if you're doing it as a business networking event, and just a reminder of anything that they need to bring. If you're doing it as a potluck, then you might want to send that reminder of who's bringing what, just to make sure everybody brings what they're supposed to. Since we had it at a restaurant, the food was already there. Everyone just had to order what they wanted, and it was easy. We just packed up and left when it was time to go. So that is the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope that you are going to throw your vision board party and that it is fun and exciting. If you did like the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you have any questions for me, if there's anything that I missed, you can go ahead and put that in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe again, and I will catch you next time. Bye.